Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. And I wanted to share something that's been pretty powerful to me. You can see behind me, this is my Day of the Dead La Ofrenda offering. And I just wanted to share with you what it's about. I didn't really understand it until I watched the movie, the Disney Pixar movie Coco. My daughter had been insisting that I watch this movie, and I was like, oh, I know it's gonna make me cry. I had a feeling it was about animals dying or whatever. Sugar skull animals. Well, it's more. It's way more than that. It's actually about people. I guarantee you that if you've lost someone very precious and very special to you, I guarantee that you can't watch that movie and not cry. Dale cried at that movie, Cassie's cried, I cried. In preparation, actually we were sitting here at the table for our celebration. We were having tacos and played some music from Coco. And I'm gonna play the one that I started crying because I remember it. They played at the end of the movie and it's just really beautiful. And so I just wanted to share with you, I'll share with you my display and like some people there and animals and things. But I just wanted to share with you some history on what it actually is. If you watch the movie Coco, it does it in a very beautiful way. And I remember when I first watched it, I was like, oh, this is cute. As it goes on, you understand the relationship that, the relationships that it portrays in the movie. And about halfway through, it grabs you and you are just, your heart will melt. Your heart will absolutely melt by the end of it. And I promise you that if you've lost anyone special to you, you can't not cry. I just don't believe that you can watch that and not cry. It's actually very beautiful and very powerful. As you all know, like I lost my best friend Ursula. It's been 6 years now. She passed away October 28th of 2018, and it shook my world. I want to tell her story, but then I have to kind of tell my dark story to make it even make sense. So I will, I just need a little more time with doing that. But so Ursula passed away on October 28th, and then Day of the Dead, I'll explain, is November 1st and 2nd, and Ursula's birthday is surprisingly on November 3rd. So I just really wanted to share with you because I know I misunderstood a little bit. I mean, I knew it was like sugar skulls and all of that, but I didn't really understand the meaning of it. And it's pretty beautiful when you understand the meaning. So typically Dia De Los Muertos is the evening of October 31st, and then November 1st and 2nd, and then your displays are all taken down, by the 3rd. And it's a Latino holiday, and it's like a family reunion. It's your dead ancestors, your loved ones become the guest of honor of this family reunion and this celebration. It's a joyful celebration. It's a time to celebrate their memory. You offer the La Ofrenda. You're offering food, drinks, flowers, mementos to welcome and honor the spirits of your deceased loved ones. The altars isn't like a typical Christian altar where you're worshiping something. It's not like that. It's built on the 30th and the 31st and taken down by the evening of the 2nd. And it's just like I said, it's just, you're offering food, drinks, flowers, mementos to welcome in, your loved ones to the celebration. And the song at the end is celebratory, but the words are so beautiful. I've listened to it like 5 times and I cry at the movie. Dale started crying at the table when I played it. You can't hear that song and not think of how powerful that movie is, and just remembering your own loss and your own loved ones. And the marigolds. The marigolds here are believed to serve as a pathway to the mortal world, so it helps lead your loved ones in. Now, I don't know if you call it the pagan world, but in like Halloween, I know it's a very American. I always thought it was like Celtic and stuff, English, Irish, but it's actually very American. But the quote unquote pagan holiday of Halloween is more you're dressing up to hide from evil spirits. Well, Dia De Los Muertos is not about that at all. Like the sugar skulls, you know, you're being bones like them, and you know, it's all colorful artistic ways of kind of like honoring and celebrating along with them, and it's a party. So unlike ghoulish Halloween skulls and skellies, brightly colored sugar skulls represent departed souls in the circle of life. You know how, you know, they're with us and then they go, and yeah, just this whole circle of life. Now in the pagan world, it's, you know, the time when the veil is the thinnest between the two worlds, and it's kind of the same way with the Latino holiday, but theirs is just so much more beautiful. You're not hiding from anything, you're welcoming in those that we love. And a lot of times there'll be like 4 elements, and I'll explain those here in a minute. Now, I can see the correlation between like witchy kind of things, like the water, the wind, the earth, the fire. But here in the Latino holiday, the water, which I have a picture of water, and there is actually water in that, it symbolizes the element of life. Water left in a pitcher so spirits can quench their thirst on their journey to and from. The paper banners represent the wind, the food, especially bread. I tried to find the egg bread, and there at Walmart, there's, you know, quite a bit of Latino community. Like some of them don't even speak Espanol, or English, I'm sorry. Espanol, Spanish. Inglés. I have to go back to my Spanish in school. A lot of them don't speak English, so I would have thought for sure that they would have had Day of the Dead bread, but they did not. But it represents the earth, so I brought, I have celebratory cookies. The candles represent fire, and a lot of times they'll leave it in the symbol of a cross. It's to represent the cardinal direction so spirits can find their way. There's a lot of times levels, so I bought like clear, shelves that we could stack the photos on. They're to represent heaven, earth, and the underworld. The calavera, which is I think Spanish, but the word for skull in the Latino culture, and it's placed on your altar, and a lot of times they'll have lots of them and have names of the deceased loved ones inscribed on their heads, and it represents death and rebirth, rebirth into the, you can see Ursula back here with my mariachi band of sugar skulls. Yeah, death and rebirth, The monarch butterflies, which is my second favorite butterfly. Blue morphos are my favorite. They're only found, I think, in Brazil, but the monarchs are my favorite, or my second favorite, and they're believed to hold spirits of the departed. That's why I guess there's that saying that if you whisper a message to a butterfly, they'll carry it on their, they'll carry it up to heaven and let your loved one know. And it's also the exact same time that the monarch butterfly makes its migration journey to Mexico for the winter, starting November 1st. In the culture, it says only the dead may eat from the ofrenda, because it's believed that the dead consume the offerings, during the celebration. and what's left, renders the food tasteless. So it's not a morbid fixation on death, but rather to celebrate the lives of your loved ones. It helps to diffuse the sting of death with laughing and dancing. Halloween is way more morbid, and like with severed appendages, monsters, blood-stained fangs, all of the gore that comes with Halloween, like the pagan Halloween. So I just thought that this was so beautiful to sit and celebrate in a joyful celebration of your loved ones. It's a happy way to mourn. The ofrenda is an excellent way to rekindle memories of those who passed in a respectful and loving way. Oh, you guys, this is so beautiful. If you've lost someone, this is beautiful beyond words. A lot of times they'll put salt on it. It represents purification during the journey of the afterlife. Salt prevents the body of the departed from breaking down as it travels along the winding road to eternity. Helps in the continuance of life. Incense is often burned to guide the souls by its aroma. So I don't have incense, but I have a Scentsy warmer, a sugar skull, calavera is the word, but calaverita is the name of the warmer, and it has La Familia, the Coco scent that Scentsy has out currently. I think that collection is still available, I hope so. Now, the Dia De Los Muertos, Day of the Dead, November 1st is All Saints Day, and All Souls Day is November 2nd. Families gather together, remember, and honor the departed loved ones. And literally, like Dale and I have stood there and just, the happiness that you get from seeing all of your loved ones. And just the love that they brought into your life and the meaning. And you're celebrating as a means of staying connected and honor and celebrating in a colorful and joyful way. It's believed that there's no place for sorrow during this time, weeping could, weeping could be considered discourteous to the dead who gladly come and visit during this time. It's okay to still cry and be sad, but it's not meant to replace grief, but rather be happy for the memories of those who passed on. Celebrate their lives with us. Death is an inevitable part of life. No one can escape it. A lot of the colors, which is kind of neat here. White signifies spirit and purity. Red signifies, blood while they were alive. Purple is the understandable mourning that is felt by those who lose their loved ones, and pink is for happiness. So you'll see that in a lot of the flags. Sorry. Just losing my place here. Okay. And then the marigolds, they have a very distinct smell, and you can smell that some of the Scentsy waxes too. When paired with the right kind of candle, believers say the souls of the departed return for a brief period of time to enjoy the pleasure of life again once more. These are not an altar for worship. These are intended to honor the memory of the loved ones who passed away. And you build it like October 30th or 31st, and it's taken down November 2nd, the evening when the dead go back. And you want to put up photos of your loved ones. Now, mine was kind of last minute because I watched Coco kind of last minute. They only had like a payday or whatever, so I bought the stuff from Amazon. I bought some pictures from Snapfish, but because I don't have enough frames, and I printed horizontal pictures, and then the frames can only sit like vertically. I'm like, because of the stand. So I want to redo these for next year, so it's a little more less messy and everything has a frame. But your photos of your loved ones are the most important components to your ofrenda, a way in which we honor and remember them. It's believed that they return yearly when the veil is the thinnest to visit with loved ones. They come laughing, singing, dancing, drinking, merry, just as when they were alive. It's just a representation of seizing the moment and, you know, living life. And, you know, Halloween masks and costumes are meant to scare away evil spirits, where Dia De Los Muertos masks are meant to welcome loved ones who passed with food, flowers, photos. Skeletons represent those who are no longer with us in the flesh, but still a part of us in spirit. They are still here with us. And what's inside every one of us are souls. They remind us of the good things in life. Good wine, family, eating, singing, dancing, playing. So they're happy, they're just to remember that they're not with us in flesh, but they are with us in spirit. You know, what's inside each and every one of us, like inside this flesh, the skeletal bones, you know, God created us. The paper flags show, a lot of them will show skeletons. I don't know that mine do. Yeah, mine are just more kind of pictures or whatever, but and a lot of times you'll see skeletons depicted in many facets of living life. The bread is pan de muerto, bread of the dead, symbolizes the souls of the departed. It's a slightly sweet egg bread. I did screenshot a recipe. I might make some next year. Candles guide the spirits to their final resting place, and as well as serve to help them return to visit to the living for a short time. Incense helps carry the soul along on its journey. It says in Mexico it's celebrated November 1st and November 2nd when the living and the dead are reunited. See, I love that, for a joyful celebration. It's, you know, in the Philippines, the U.S. In the U.S., on All Souls Day, November 2nd, Catholics remember and pray for the dead. And it's also celebrated in Guatemala, where the huge kites are launched into the air, and then Ireland, they have parades. So I'm obviously not going to monetize this video. I can't get paid, you know, get paid for clicks kind of a thing, for advertisements or however they do it. But I want to show you this, and I hope it doesn't get taken down, because it's really, really beautiful, and I want you guys to just see, just to hear the song. I'll probably get emotional. I have yet to be able to hear the song and not be emotional from the moment I watched this movie. But I want you to just see it. So I've done this with Stitch before. I mean, it gets like a copyright thing, but it doesn't necessarily get taken down. You can see this on YouTube. It's from the Coco sing-along on the Disney Music VEVO channel. But I just want you to see this with me, so.
I'm crazy, or call me a fool.
Sorry about the notifications.
But last night it seemed that I dreamed about you. When I opened my mouth, what came out was a song, and you knew every word, and we all sang.
This is part. Sorry about my bird. guys, do me a favor. Watch Coco. If you've lost someone that you love dearly, please watch Coco. And you'll understand why this is so incredibly beautiful. And I absolutely love what the Latino culture does. I'm not Latino, but I hope that you'll adopt me and allow me to celebrate with you, because I think it's one of the most beautiful things that you can do for your loved ones. Now, there's a band called Disturbed. I know the name is kind of, they became really popular when they redid the, I think it's Simon and Garfunkel song, Sound of Silence. Oh, best rendition of a song I've ever heard. Now, I've liked them since the 90s. Their songs were a little rougher, but they took like a 4-year period and they had this hiatus, and they came out with some of the most beautiful songs, like The Light, where I think that they came to like a good spiritual place. Now, people will argue with me, whatever, but I like to see my glass as half full, not half empty, so I like to always, hope for the best. I get good vibes from them. Well, they did a song, it's called Hold On to Memories. And the lead singer of Disturbed, David Draymond, came out. I watched an interview with him, and he said that the inspiration for that song was the movie Coco. And it's about remembering our loved ones and holding them close, and celebrating their moments in our lives, because it's when we forget about them that they disappear forever. And you'll see that very powerfully in the movie. And I guarantee you can't not cry. And you will always want to remember your loved ones. You will always want to celebrate their memories, celebrate the precious times and things that you had together, and just, hope that they come back for, if I like to think Ursula's always with me, but even if they come back for just that short period of time and the veil is the thinnest, just, hoping that they come and celebrate and see that you still love them, you'll always remember them, and you'll always make sure that they are remembered. So I'm going to turn the camera around here and I'll share with you some of the pictures.
Say that I'm crazy or call me a fool, but last night it seemed that I dreamed about you. When I opened my mouth, what came out was a song, and you knew every word, and we all sang along to a melody played on the strings of our souls, and the rhythm that rattled us down to the bone. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every bit of our proud corazón, our love for each other will live on forever. In every bit of my proud corazón. A mi familia, oigan oyente, canten a coro, let it be known. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón. A mi familia, oigan oyente, canten a coro, let it be known. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón. Say that I'm crazy or call me a fool, dreamed about you. When I opened my mouth, what came out was a song, and you knew every word, and we all sang along to a melody played on the strings of our souls, and the rhythm that rattled us down to the bone. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón, our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón. Ay, mi familia, oiga, oigan, canten al coro, let it be known. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón. Ay, mi familia, oiga, oigan, canten al coro, let it be known. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón.
So just really quick, in case you're wondering, this is my, sorry, the reflection on the glass. This is my grandma and grandpa Hilliard. They were like second parents to me. I'm very grateful for their love and influence in my life. They were very kind and compassionate and wonderful people. My grandpa was when you hear my story, my grandpa was a Pentecostal pastor. And then this is my dog Dodger. We had some pet rats, and this is Isabella and Sweet Pea. They were adorable. This is my Aunt Brenda and my Grandma Ruby, my Grandma Bethel. Her parents were also missionary pastors, Methodist, I think. This is my Uncle Paul and his friend. My Uncle Paul passed away from ATC thyroid cancer. It's a very aggressive cancer, and despite all of his best efforts, he passed away very quickly. This is Loki and Thor. They were rats in need of rescue, so we rescued them. This is Dale's Uncle Elmer and his stepfather Zeke. And then this is Eric with his first rat that we ever got him, Chief. This is the paver that Dale has for his father. And he passed away in 2001. So he had a paver put in some baseball stadium. I don't remember which one. He would know. I'm sorry, he's not here. And this is his dad. And then next to him is a picture of Cheeto. We recently got him a new home, and he escaped while they were away from home. So I don't know if he's here or not. Just in case he's not, I have his picture. And then you'll find this amusing. This is Dale with the blonde hair, and then his friends. But this one kind of leaning out the window, that's his friend Dave that passed away, that he was in a band with long time ago. And this is my sugar skull warmer, Calaverita warmer from Scentsy, and the monarchs and the marigolds and the candles and the sugar skull banner. This is Dale's grandma and his grandpa. These are a couple of grandparents, I think, is on his parents' side, or on his mom's side. I don't think he has pictures that he can find right away for his the hate side, but this is Dale with Zeke, his stepfather, and then his uncle. Oh crap, I know his name. Shoot. That's his mom's brother. Richard. Okay. I knew I'd remember. Oh, this, I think in Boston Red Sox Stadium, maybe. Don't quote me on that. This is Eric with Lexi. My kids absolutely love this dog, and you know, like she was with their dad for a while, and then we got to see her through to the other side. This is Olive. She disappeared. That's Tater's mom. He looks just like her. I loved her very much, but she disappeared, and I don't know if she's here, gone, if someone else rescued her or not. This is Kit. This is Tater's brother that passed away in my arms there. This is two of Polly's kittens that, you know, for whatever reason cats do it. She like decapitated one of them on my birthday last year, so they were sweet, and I was sad that she did that, but apparently she knew something wasn't right with them or felt they weren't safe, because we have a million cats. And yeah, this is Willow. This is Olive's mom and CJ's mom, and so many of the cats. She's a sweetie. She disappeared. I don't know where she is. Here's my water face. This is Eric and Majors, an all-black German Shepherd, you know, that Eric really loved. Wanted to rescue this dog, so again, we got to see him through to the end of his journey here on this earth. Yeah, so this is Lucy and Ethel, some more rats that we rescued. This is Zoom. Eric's teacher gave him this rat, asked if Eric could have him, and I said sure. And this rat kept escaping being snake food because their class had a snake. So and then this is Sophie. She had cancer when I got her, and then I took her to the vet to have that removed, and she passed away during surgery. And here's my mariachi band that I've had for a while. And then there's my Ursula. That's my girl, my best friend in the whole wide world, and the world's just not the same without her. And then if you guys know Anna Nation, who's has a YouTube channel, and she loves Scentsy Wax, and I know she's been in the comments a lot with all of us on our pages. And this is her best friend Dusty, who passed away from cancer, I believe breast cancer as well. And she was sweet enough to make a picture of me and Ursula, and a couple pictures to put in my wallet, and she made one of her and Dusty, and so I've put Dusty's picture up here as well, because we believe that, you know, our friends brought us together for a reason, and we have that connection of losing our best friends. So this is my ofrenda, my memorial to loved ones that we've lost and miss very much, and were very important and meaningful in our lives. And our lives are better for them having been in our lives, you know, including pets. You know, you'll see the sugar skull animals too. They're believed to help, you know, they're believed to help be spirit guides, you know, and not really in the spiritualist sense of spirit guides, but just, you know, kind of like loved ones. They walk along our journey with us and root for us and cheer for us and let us know that they're near, and they're looking forward to the time that we can all be together again. So you guys, I hope that you'll watch the movie Coco, and I hope that you'll let it move you as much as it moved Dale and I. It's extremely beautiful, and like I said, if you've lost anyone, this will be a very powerful movie, and I'm pretty sure you'll want to do this celebration too, if nothing more than just to honor their memories for a few days. I think it's very beautiful, and I just wanted to share it with you, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and it's my gift to you, and happy Dia De Los Muertos. Bye.
Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar.